Hey everybody, you're on the Walking Picker channel. This is a special night tonight. No R show tonight. Just a special walking tip on paying for listings. And as I usually have, my friend and co-host of the R show, Mr. Cool Toads.
Was up?
And as I said, this is not an R show, so I know you're all going to be shocked that we're even on the live, if you're watching. But I decided to do this because I saw a post in one of my Facebook groups they've been in others, but it kind of irked me a bit when this person asked a certain question, and when I suggested it or replied, come to find out more information about them and whatnot, and it kind of, just like I said, bothered me. What it was somebody asked if they spent $10 on 100 listings, which equals out to 10 cents per listing, should they list or not their quote unquote junk, as they call it. Well, I suggested saying, not knowing what their quote unquote junk was, I said at 10 cents, at 100 listings, at 10 cents, 10 cents a listing for 100 listings, that's $10. You sell one item at $10, you are paying freely for your other listings already, that their fees are already covered. She argued saying she wouldn't make money after that on a $10 item, after PayPal fees and eBay fees and whatnot. I told her I was not counting that in my response originally, that I was just saying the $10 covered her 100 listings. Well, come to find out, she's averaging, was averaging $4,000 in listings, like monthly sales out of things out of her basement. Not even going to a thrift store or anything like any of us people do. And down to 2,000 or whatever in sales. So it kind of, that's what bothered me. She's making over $2,000 with 100 list sales a month, and she's worrying about 10 cents, or in this case, $10. So I wanted to do
Yo.
some little math tipping, whatever, on that part, because it made no sense. There are some of us, and I admit I am one of them, that do my own little issues. I may worry a little bit about money, but I'm paying $15 for a store already. So that's going for my 150 listings or whatever I get now, starting with this update. But I'm not going to sit there and worry too much about when I start listing heavy again of the fees until I don't have enough sales coming in. Then I may slow myself down, but that's only because of my money situation. So if I was making $2,000 a month, I would not be worrying about no $10. What about you, Sean?
You're rubbing off on me. I think it's the same thing. I mean, 100 listings. I mean, you're gonna sell. Okay, so I mean, even at you know, 100 listings, and you sell. How did you made that up? Or you said 100 listings could end up giving you $1,000 to $2,000 if they're $10 or $20 items. If they all sold. So I mean, even if you sold 10 of those items, I mean, you're still going to make a lot of money. And just like you said, one item is going to pay for the 10 or the 100 listings. It kind of falls into some things too as loss leaders. Where people will break even on a product or even maybe lose money a little bit, just so they can get better, feedback or whatever the case may be. I mean, you can even take it as that. You're maybe even if you're gonna, in your mind, if you're gonna think you're losing the $10, you're still gonna sell more later on. I mean, you're gonna get money way over.
Especially if you're averaging
It
2,000
makes sense. I haven't made
4,000
sense
a
all day
month.
today, so
So
yeah,
2,000 to 4,000 a
yeah.
month.
Especially if you're already making 3,000 a month. Yeah, you're
That
worried
is
about
funny because
$10.
I'm listing to the. I can't. I'm afraid to list something for $10, $100 because I've already made 10,000.
Yeah.
So one of my tips I have, and I showed Sean this earlier, and he kind of shocked me. I don't know how many of you people are watching, because I see we have 6 viewers right now.
Cool.
That I have found a site. I've shared this in the groups before, and for some reason Sean hadn't heard of this. It's called SaleCalc.com. So I'm going to do a screen share and show you all what it can attest to.
Callie Pickers in the house. What's up, man?
And Sean, I see your question in our private chat. It's just someone that was in another group I'm in. It wasn't nobody that we know. That I know of.
Okay, good.
I'm not going to give out the group name. I don't want it going out.
Oh, no. That's why I said it in our chat, because I didn't.
Yeah. Well, as I can see, this says SalesCalc.com has eBay, PayPal, Amazon, Etsy, Bonanza. And if you go through eBay, it also has eBay Mobile Friendly, eBay UK, and eBay Motors. So I showed this to Sean as an example. I'm not even going to put a net profit as so let's say for all us pickers, we get something for a mere $1. And we know that it goes anywhere from $25 to $30. So we're going to put $30 high price. But you want to see if, since you only got $1 into it, you're wanting to do an auction. So you start at $9.99. And you don't do a reserve price. Now let's say for some reason you only get $25. For $5 and for shipping you charge $6. But it actually costs you $5.95 priority. That's for the front of it. Now if you notice up here, it says to break even you should have a selling price of $9.99. Well, the proceeds will get $31, cost is $11.25, that's counting fee. Net profit is at $19.75. That's a whole 175.56% return, net profit return, which is 63.71% profit margin. So I don't think any of us would complain with that much of a return. Would you, Sean?
Oh, hell no.
So for this and that a little bit now, you can have in PayPal. There's a PayPal fee calculator. Okay, let's go with you're getting $100. Your country is the United States. Okay, so we'll just keep it that right there. If sending this, the amount that will go to fees is $3.20, and the recipient would receive $96.80. That's 30.2% going to fees effectively. Now, if you were to receive this, a payment of $103.30 should be sent. So you get $3.30 going to fees. That's 3.19% in fees. I hope I'm making myself clear on all this. I know we have a lot of Amazon sellers as well. They also have that Amazon Marketplace fee and profit calculator. Okay, then you can even choose what category. So I don't know if you want me to go into all that, Sean, because it looks like it's going to be as extensive.
Yeah, that's a little rougher.
But
especially since they're just talking about eBay anyway.
Yeah, but that's what like I said. That for people that are doing both sites now, and especially if they got Bonanza, there you go. You actually have that. Now, how ironic, people, if you notice this on the right side, I have not put any amounts in. They're already telling me to break even, I have to have a sale of 82 cents. That does not make sense to me, but that's besides the point. And they also have Etsy for people that sell on Etsy. See, they're telling me in order to break even, I gotta make sale 48. I haven't put anything in. You also have a general, which is stock, tips and sales tax, discount, mortgage, loan, appreciation, and depreciation. But they got forms and a blog. So this was based on, like I said, on a group profile thing that I saw, and I just had to get this out of my system. And I see we're about 70 viewers. I know you said somebody was in there already.
California Picker with a K and Kathleen Brown are chatting in there.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. I know this is like a surprise last minute thing for you. Not used to Saturday night shows, but this isn't even a really show. I just wanted to do a quick video / tip with Sean. So, and you said you also had a calculator tip there, John, if I showed you that one.
Yeah, I have a different version. I actually just lowered the price to $5 for a $5 item. Here, let's do this. Let's see.
I'll put it on you so you can do the share.
Can you see it all pretty clear?
Yep.
Okay, I'll make sure I click the right button. So anyway, I mean, if you're gonna go and put, 100 items up, at 10 cents, paying 10 cents, your PayPal fee on a $5 item, say, is gonna be 45 cents. So the amount after fees is, that doesn't matter because you gotta add in the eBay fees too. So you're gonna pay 45 cents to PayPal, right? Because wait, which come out first? eBay fees, and then they go based on that.
The eBay fees
I'm
come out
confused
first,
there.
but even then, on $5, you figure it's less than 10. It's 10% the highest on eBay, so it's only 50 cents.
Oh yeah, see, there you go. So according to this one, you put your insertion fee, which for some reason I couldn't get on here, 10 cents, and then they're saying the final value fee is 70. So based on this, you're only paying 80 and 40, less than $2, $1.50, or even less than that, $1.25 for everything. So that's $3.75 for each item. You have 100 items, that's $375 you just paid $10 for, right? Did I do that right? I'm so confused today.
Yeah,
my mind is so hopefully that made sense. But yeah, I guess it depends on who you are, what you want to do.
Yeah, that's like I said, it just got to me a little bit when you see it in a lot of different the groups. So I just felt like it had to be. I know they've said it on a couple of the other shows, but I still don't think a lot of people watch these YouTube videos, and they should. If we were to blast our videos to everybody that says silly questions, and I'm not saying they're silly, okay, I shouldn't say that. But I mean, to repeat the same question, and when somebody tells you what you're saving, and you question it, that's when you say, okay, just watch this, and then you'll learn. But if you post it in the groups, depending on what groups you're in, you get kicked out or whatever. So it's kind of hard to help somebody learn when they're not wanting. They may learn visually and not by words.
Yeah.
So
it's cool.
yes, I see they're still talking.
Yeah. They're talking about Facebook and Craigslist selling on there and stuff, and they have a poor demographic for both of them.
Well, I know we are supposed to have retro on the 29th. So.
Yep.
And tomorrow we have 8 of Spokane Pickers.
Cool.
So, and I do have people coming for an episode on Etsy. For wanting to learn about Etsy. So, there'll have to be 2 guests. That'll be a first, I think. Except for when we had our party type of thing. I don't think we've ever really had guests on the same topic. So. Any other little tip you want to give out there, Sean?
Don't worry about 10 cents, just do it. I mean, as long as you know it's going to sell. I mean, if it's going to sit there for 6 months, all 100 of them, then, I guess not, of course, but...
Yeah, but even then, if you're really listing it, once you get listing it on the... Depending on what store you have, especially when a new update, they're going to have 100 auctions for the basic store and collectibles, plus your 150 free fixed prices for a store for the basic.
True.
So I don't know I can't remember what it is for once I went higher, but it's just, and they may even change that around. Because another post I saw in another group that they're making small changes. That most of the changes that they did this time was before they came into that originally and did a little 3-day talk with the sellers. So they said, by next fall you might be seeing another more changes going back towards the buyers and the sellers side of things.
Yeah. Everybody saw what Donahoe was doing, and they decided to take it back.
And then I think that, like what one of the vice president had his brother actually sold on eBay too. So that's how he learned how to go on to the buyer seller's point of view. And came in.
True.
Had an idea of what he changed and stuff like that. That's why they're getting rid of all the freebie promotions because they want to get rid of all the junk. They said, well, they call it junk. They said when you get 100 listings and nobody's buying, but you get something that has higher end stuff that sells, they're going to push the higher end stuff that are getting consistent sales.
Honestly, to me that kind of makes sense. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? If somebody's consistently listing and consistently selling, to a point, but at the same time, you also want to get those people that, don't have as many listings or, they still have great stuff, but, it's kind of one of those, I don't know. For me, it's a kind of a gray area, I guess.
Well, I think they're also looking at, there's some people that, like, Danny Ackerman and others say, do stuff for a loss leader. Well, maybe some of those loss leaders are what we're seeing as failure because they're having a low sales rate.
True.
So why keep pushing things that are going low, even if they're good high-end items that you're trying to draw other people in with, and you're willing to lose money. eBay sees it as they're losing money too. Because when you don't make a sale, they don't get paid. Unless you have a store, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Your cut of any sale if you're not getting a sale. So.
That's a good point, yeah.
I see Kathleen say, glad that the cat's private. Yeah, good thing I go the way after the show there, Kathleen. But I don't know if there's anything else in your mind, but like I said, this really got a quick thing I wanted to get out, so. And you know how fast I am. I don't know if you had another tip that you wanted to pass on for paying for listings. Besides the PayPal card, using that pay your listing. Get 1% back.
Be good to figure out pretty much down to the penny, or at least close to it.
Yeah, that's why I haven't used that sales calc but in a while. But still, that would help you figure out what you want to do. I should went into before because they had 10% auction listing, 10-day auction listing, bold, all the things that you can use as a way to build, try to attract buyers that still cost you money.
Yeah.
So you gotta look into that. So if you add stuff and they start taking out that amount, that means you get to add more to your price. It helps you figure out where your price should be.
Oh yeah. You need to do another mini purge. Or maybe I can sell all those Santa hats to somebody. Another reseller.
Well,
I have a ton of bows too.
I was gonna say luxury card store says low sales are better than no sales. He had 28 items listed on eBay, paid $28 in fees, and had 0 sales.
Oh man. Wait, you paid $1 a listing?
An item to list. And depending on what your items were, that might be why they didn't sell. I can't say. I don't know what your prices were. It's all different things. And if you watch other shows and other videos, they say the more you list, the more you sell. And I can't say, like say, as Sean used to say last year, he doesn't say it too often this year. Do as I say, not as I do, because I don't list as much as I do. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm up over 100 items, and I'm still not really getting the sales. But I'm not gonna give up, and I do what I have to do to try getting the eyes. I got watchers, just they don't want to pay. So.
80 grit sandpaper. California picker found $300 worth of silver plate, 1940s silverware today, for $15, and he's cleaning it. And Dirt and Rust said, I use 80 grit sandpaper to clean it. Cooked rhubarb sauce cleans copper excellent. Really interesting.
See, now good thing you said that on the video. You get that when I end this. Well, no.
Yeah. Oh, my neighborhood. I need to move to the country. Or at least not. Yeah, my wife doesn't want to move that far. She doesn't want to leave California for some reason.
Because her family's there, most likely.
Yeah. Not many here. There's only one sister around us now. The others are further away. They don't really see each other that often. Families go. Yeah. Talk about that in another in a private hangout.
Well, luxury, right there's your answer. Sean, I don't know if you noticed the comment. Luxury.
Some items from a couple months ago.
Yeah, so because when you start listing, you're not gonna get the sales. I admit I haven't been listing as often as I should, so I'm not getting the sales. I'm not complaining. Well, I may be complaining inward about no sales, but I know what I have to do. I keep telling the other half that we have to get things listed. But there's other things going on in our lives that are stopping us from listing all the time. So you gotta get back on the horse and start listing. List those higher end items if you have any. Don't give up. If you don't have sales, doesn't mean you won't get the sales. You always start slow and you didn't have things happen right away. You didn't know what we were all doing. Some of us still don't.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned on why you paying $1 a listing though.
Well, depending on how he did, if he did bold or anything like that.
Yeah.
Remember, you got nailed with bold, and what was it? $4 of.
Yeah, bold was like $4.
Yeah, so some of them he might not have put bold in, and other ones he might have, and it adds up fast.
Yeah.
57 listings, there's $21 bold on all of them.
Mm. Home of the happy cows, California. That's what Trans Am says. I'm gonna call you Trans Am from now on. They're from Livermore. They're from like an hour and a half away from me. About. Cool.
Well, I don't know, like, if there's anything else that anybody else wants to cover right now. I know we still only got 8 viewers, at least in my fight. And for a Saturday night, I'm happy. I wasn't expecting money.
Yeah. Yep. Man, is it time for bed yet? I'm tired today.
Well, then I would. Anything else going on here? Kathleen said toothpaste is great for cleaning silver.
And then they were talking about the rhubarb sauce.
Yep. Well,
I was small, she might have. You never know. They didn't waste much back then. I'm in Santa Rosa. "45 minutes north of the Golden Gate Bridge."
you're gonna have fun in March 29th.
Why?
Depending if you get to see the how close you are to Levi Stadium, you might see fireworks going off.
Oh, no. Levi Stadium's like 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. Yeah.
I'm saying because they got WrestleMania coming there.
Yeah, nah, I'm way far away from there. California figure. Grew up in Livermore.
Alright,
Now he's in Hump. Cool.
thanks all 8 of you for watching. I'm gonna end this now. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick one. I didn't want to really get into it unless there was more conversation about it at the group, and I will comment. But I wanted to thank everybody that did show up, and thanks Sean for agreeing to come on again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Check out
tomorrow.
Toadcast on Friday nights.
Yeah, don't forget.
And our show on Sunday nights.
And yep. It's church tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Or that's noon. Well, my morning is
I guess it depends on where you are. It's 11 o'clock Eastern. I mean Pacific. So, yeah.
All right, everybody. See you later.